Doctor, hello, how are you feeling today? Patient, I'm feeling okay, thank you. I just came to see you for a checkup. Doctor, alright, let's start with some basic questions. Do you exercise regularly? Patient, no, not really. I've been busy with work and haven't had time to work out. Doctor, I understand. However, it's important to find time for physical activity. Even just 30 minutes a day can make a big difference in your overall health. Patient, I'll try to make time for it. What about my diet? Am I eating healthy? Doctor, well, let's take a look at your diet. How often do you eat fruits and vegetables? Patient, I try to eat them, but sometimes it's hard to get enough. Doctor, I see. Fruits and vegetables are important sources of vitamins and minerals that can help boost your immune system and prevent chronic diseases. I suggest incorporating them into your meals as much as possible. Patient, okay, I'll keep that in mind. What about drinking water? Is it important to stay hydrated? Doctor, yes, it's crucial to drink enough water throughout the day to keep your body hydrated and functioning properly. I recommend drinking at least 8 glasses of water per day. Patient, all right, I'll try to drink more water. Anything else I should be doing to live a healthy lifestyle? Doctor, well, getting enough sleep is also important. How many hours of sleep do you get per night? Patient, I usually get around 6 or 7 hours of sleep. Doctor, ideally, adults should aim for 7-9 hours of sleep per night. Lack of sleep can lead to a variety of health issues, such as weight gain, mood swings, and decreased immune function. Patient, I didn't know that. I'll try to get more sleep from now on. Doctor, that's great to hear. Remember, taking care of your body is a lifelong process. It's important to make small, sustainable changes to your lifestyle that you can maintain over time. Patient, thank you for your advice, doctor. I'll do my best to live a healthier lifestyle. Doctor, you're welcome. And if you have any other questions or concerns, don't hesitate to contact me. John, hey Millie, how's your day going so far? Millie, hi John, it's going pretty well. I just finished up some work tasks and now I'm taking a break. How about you? John, same here. I've been catching up on emails and phone calls. So, what have you been up to lately? Millie, not too much, just been trying to stay busy with work and other hobbies. I've been getting into photography lately, so I've been practicing my skills. John, oh, that's really cool. What kind of photography do you enjoy the most? Millie, I like taking pictures of nature and landscapes. It's relaxing and I get to explore new places. John, that sounds like a lot of fun. I haven't really tried photography much myself, but I've been thinking about getting into it. Millie, you should definitely give it a try. It's a great way to get creative and see the world in a different way. John, yeah, maybe I will. So, what are your plans for the weekend? Millie, I don't have any specific plans yet. I might go for a hike or visit some museums. What about you? John, I'm planning on going to a concert with some friends. It should be a good time. Millie, that sounds like fun. Who are you going to see? John, we're going to see a local band called The Strangers. They play a mix of rock and alternative music. Millie, nice. I haven't heard of them before, but I'll have to check them out. Well, I should probably get back to work. It was nice catching up with you, John. John, yeah, you too, Millie. Have a good one. Sasha, hey, and have you thought about what you want to do for your birthday yet? And, not really, I've been so busy with work and everything else that I haven't had a chance to think about it. But I was hoping we could plan something together. Sasha, of course, I'd be happy to help you plan your birthday party. Do you have any ideas of what you want to do or where you want to go? And well, I was thinking we could have a party at my house or maybe rent out a space somewhere. And I definitely want to invite all our friends and have some good food and drinks. Sasha, that sounds like a great idea. We could do a themed party or just a casual get-together. Do you have any specific themes in mind? And I was thinking maybe a masquerade ball or a 90s themed party. What do you think? Sasha, those both sound like a lot of fun. I'm leaning more towards the 90s theme though, it's a classic. And yeah, that would be cool. We could have people come dressed up in 90s outfits and play some music from that era. Sasha, definitely. And we could make some classic 90s snacks like Dunkaroos and fruit by the foot. So, do you want to have the party at your house or rent out a space? And I think it would be easier to have it at my house. That way we don't have to worry about setting up decorations or anything. Sasha, makes sense. We'll have to clean up a bit and maybe rent some tables and chairs. And we should also send out invitations soon, so people have enough time to plan. And, good idea. We can either send out paper invitations or just create a Facebook event. I'll leave that up to you. Sasha, let's do both, that way we cover all our bases. We can send out paper invitations to our closer friends, and then create a Facebook event for everyone else. And, sounds like a plan. And for food and drinks, do you have any suggestions? Sasha, well, since it's a 90s themed party, we should definitely have some classic 90s drinks like Surge and Crystal Pepsi. And for food, we could do some classic snacks like pizza bagels and mini corn dogs. And, yum, that all sounds amazing. We'll have to make sure we have enough for everyone, and we should also think about decorations, maybe some neon lights and posters from that era. Sasha, yes, definitely. And we should also have a photo booth area where people can take pictures with props like giant cell phones and cassette tapes. And, haha, that's a great idea. I'm so excited for this party now. When should we have it? Sasha, your birthday is in 2 weeks, so maybe we can have it on a Saturday night in 3 weeks. That gives us enough time to plan and gives people enough notice. And, that works for me. Let's mark it down in our calendars and get started on the planning. Thank you so much for helping me out, Sasha. Sasha, of course, I'm happy to help. This is going to be an awesome party, I can already tell. Natalie, hey Jessie, how's work been going? Jessie, it's been alright, just really busy lately. How about you? Natalie, same here, I feel like there's always something to do. But I guess that's just how it is when you work in an office, right? Jessie, yeah, definitely. It can be a bit overwhelming at times, but I think it's all about finding a balance. Natalie, I totally agree. One thing that's helped me is trying to prioritize my tasks and make a to-do list at the beginning of the day. Jessie, that's a good idea. I usually do that too, but sometimes it feels like the list just keeps getting longer and longer. Natalie, yeah, I know what you mean, but I think it's important to take breaks and not overwork ourselves too. I like to take a quick walk outside or do some stretches to help me recharge. Jessie, that's a good point. Sometimes I get so caught up in my work that I forget to take breaks. I'll have to try that out. Natalie, definitely. And speaking of breaks, have you heard about the new break room they are planning on building? Jessie, no, I haven't. What's that about? Natalie, apparently, they are going to turn one of the empty offices into a break room with a mini fridge, coffee maker, and even a ping pong table. Jessie, wow, that sounds awesome. I could definitely use a place to unwind during the day. Natalie, me too. And I think it's a great way to build team morale and encourage a positive work culture. Jessie, I completely agree. It's the little things like this that make a big difference in how we feel about our jobs. Natalie, definitely. And I think it's important for us to speak up and make suggestions like this to our supervisors. They might not always think about these things, but if we bring them up, it shows that we're invested in our work environment. Jesse, that's a great point, Natalie. I'll have to keep that in mind. Speaking of which, have you heard anything about the new project we're starting next month? Natalie, yeah, I've heard a little bit about it. It sounds like it's going to be a big one. Jesse, yeah, and I heard we might even have to work some weekends to meet the deadline. Natalie, ugh, that's not ideal. But I think as long as we communicate well and work together as a team, we'll be able to get through it. Jesse agreed, and I think it's also important to make sure we're taking care of ourselves during this busy time. Maybe we can plan some team outings or activities to help us de-stress and bond outside of work.